In example 2, we need to solve, justify, and then graph the solutions on a number line. I'll justify the first one with you guys, and the rest of them are just the same when you justify. For this one, we're going to look to the middle, and we're going to note that we've got a plus 5 here. So we need to subtract 5 from each part. So we'll go subtract 5 from each part. Notice that there's a part to the left of the inequality symbol. There's this middle part, and then there's a part to the right. We need to subtract 5 from every single part. So 2 minus 5 is negative 3. We're left with x in the middle. That's our goal. 9 minus 5 is 4. This is the solution right here. We have x in the middle by itself, a number on the left and a number on the right. We're going to graph this on the number line now. I'm going to make this negative 4, negative 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So negative 3 will be right here. 4 will be right here. There's no equal to symbol. So we want to leave these as open circles, and then we want to shade in between. If you want to check your work, you can just pick a number in the middle like 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 2 is less than 5, which is less than 9. So when we choose a number that's shaded over, it works in the inequality. Moving on to the next one, we'll add 5 to each side. Again, looking inside and noticing this minus 5, we need to do the inverse of that. Negative 2 is less than x is less than 9. To graph this on the number line, we can do the same thing we did before. Less than symbols, no equal to, so we'll draw open circles. Oops, that should be a 10 there, sorry. Got to keep the interval the same. And I messed that up. It's got to be right here. Sorry about that. So right here, this is not shaded. So I'll write a little note here. Not shaded. Made a little mistake. And then we're going to shade in. Right in here in the middle. All these values of x will make this inequality true. Just a couple more. We've got 3 and 4 here. So give me a second. And I'll change it up. And we'll hit those up. For this one, we want to look to the middle. We'll subtract 4 first. 6 is less than or equal to 2y is less than or equal to 20. We need to get the y by itself, so we'll divide by 2. 3 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 10. If we graph this on the number line, see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that won't be enough. We'll have to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, something like that. 3 is right here. There's an equal to symbol next to it. 10 is over here. And then we'll shade in the middle. For the last example here, we're going to add 3 to each side. So we've got negative 2 is less than or equal to negative x, less than or equal to 5. We need to get rid of this negative sign, so we'll divide by negative 1. And when you divide by a negative value, you need to flip the signs. So we've got 2 on the left side, x in the middle, negative 5 on the right. It's good practice to write this with the the lowest value first, and then the highest value next. We've traded places here, so we need to flip the signs back. The larger part of the greater than sign is facing the x, so the larger part of this symbol will face the x. Here the pointy end between the 2 and the x is facing the x, and so we'll keep it like that. As long as you write the lower number on the left and the higher number on the right, the signs will always face this direction. Doesn't matter if they're greater than or equal to. As we graph this, see negative 5, negative 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. got to change our scale up a little bit. So let's make this -8, -6, -4, -2, 0, 2, 4. -5 would be here, and we want to shade it in. 2 would be right here, and we want to shade this in.